So how do you know you're a light worker? What does that even mean? Well, if you think that you're a light worker, there's a fair chance that you are. Let's start out with what is a light worker. A light worker, from my definition, and I'm just going to go by my definition, this is what they've told me, is your soul self has volunteered to come to Earth and manifest as a human to do light work. And light work being spreading love. And I'm talking about the big L, the love of God, helping humanity, helping the planet, helping the universe, spreading unconditional God love. That's the job of a light worker, is to spread light. Pretty straightforward. Many people are light workers to various degrees. Just like, let's say you're in a factory. There are people who are on the line. You've got people in supply. You've got people in shipping. You've got people in management. You've got the owners. So there are all kinds of layers of workers within the factory, where there's lots of different layers and jobs within the light worker realm also. How do you know if you are? When you were a child, did you feel like you didn't belong to your family? Or you were so radically different than everybody else in your family and your friends that you might have even been medicated? Are you feeling really disconnected with your physical body? You don't like your body. You've never liked your body. You didn't feel like it was your body. You don't feel like you live in your body. Here's the real criteria for me. Especially young people, like in their early to mid-teens, if they're really struggling to own their body, that's a real clear sign to me that their spiritual self, their soul, their higher self, their energetic body hasn't really integrated with their physical body. There's a lot of things that you can manifest in your physical body that would be a result of you not being fully present in your body. And when I say you, what I'm talking about is your higher self, your superconscious mind, your soul. That's the real you. That's the you that cannot die. That's the you that just happens to be in this particular soul suit, this particular lifetime. And if you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, that's a pretty good signal that you're a light worker. Is if you know things that, there's no way you can know that. You're psychic, you're a medium, you're precognizant, you have visions, you do astral travel, you do dream work, all of the sort of paranormal stuff that everybody else looks at you and go, well, you're nuts. And you're like, well, that's just the way it is in my world. You're probably a light worker because, again, you have super senses that you brought with you. So it's not weird. It's just that's the set of senses that come with light workers. So if you have some psychic gifts, you're probably a light worker. How do you fix that? Well, get real about who you are. You're not this body. You are your soul. And if you are a light worker, sorry to tell you, you volunteered to come down here and do your work. You just forgot. That's part of the processes. You forget. So when you are born into this world, you gotta make a choice, because Earth is a free will zone. And so if you don't want to do your work, it's just like you don't have to work at the factory. You don't have to get connected, but life will be a lot easier if you accept that this is the vehicle that you picked and you've manifested for this particular trip around the Earth. Some people find organized religion and get very active in their churches, and that's how they fulfill their light role, their light worker role. Some people write books, make videos. Okay? Some people start doing teaching. But in some way, shape, or form, they start spreading the word of love. And that starts to fulfill that gaping hole. So, are you a light worker? I'd suspect that if you're asking that question, you already know the answer. So, get about your Father's work. Start living the life of love and of light, and learn more about it, and go out and let people see your light. Stop fighting it. I hope that helps. This is Susan at the Rock Shop at 311 Broadway, historic downtown Paducah, where positive energy works. And I am a light worker. And I'd love to hear from you if you suspect that you are. Write your stuff. Give me your story. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to share. Because a lot of people out there are searching and need some help. And I'm sure whatever you're going through, somebody else is too. If this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I'd sure appreciate it. Subscribe and make sure you hit that bell, because that's going to let you know when the next one comes out. Have a fabulous day, and hide all my light worker buddies.